This is the Hitman for Hire, Mr. Grimm, and I'm on Wrestling with Entertainment. And if you don't listen to Wrestling Entertainment, you're getting bodied.
We are wrestling with
Oh no.
WWE Day1-ish.
I like we add the ish.
It was last Saturday, and it was WWE's first premium event of 2022, or ever at this point. And in WWE fashion, it was controversial. So let's kind of get into it. Day1-ish, who should be the first matchup? The Usos, they defeated the New Day by pinfall for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in 17 minutes and 5 seconds. Your thoughts on the match, Scooter?
I mean, it was a decent match for, a match we've seen so many times over.
Very true. I mean, they have to get the win at their own pay-per-view, right?
Well, yes, I can't wait for the next event, Bloodline.
Well, hopefully Roman will show up for that one.
Wow.
Pulling a Sasha Banks on us.
I mean, unless the whole thing was a work.
Now we have Drew McIntyre defeating Madcap Moss with Happy Corbin by pinfall in 9 minutes and 45 seconds. This was
Why was this even a match?
This was 9 minutes too long, no?
Pretty much. It should have been like Rock versus Rowan. Yeah.
You know what the best part of this match was?
When it ended?
Bingo.
When the bell rang at the end.
Now we got okay, bro, defeating the Street Profits by pinfall for the Raw Tag Team Championships, successfully defended in 11 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, glad to know that fucking tournament they had didn't mean shit.
I mean, it just meant the Profits were for slaughter. But I will say Montez Ford, man, that motherfucker is. If he gets a single run, and if they know how to work him, bro.
I lose to Brock Lesnar in 26 seconds too.
Bro, he would be.
Oh, James.
Damn.
No, I do think that he could have a good run if they give it to him, but I don't think that that's where they're going with him quite yet.
Not yet, but when he gets that opportunity, bro. But I feel like he would be a better heel. But that's a whole other thing. Hey.
It kind of felt like this match was the Street Profits were kind of in limbo because obviously, okay, bro is the faces and they're supposed to be faces, but they were kind of working heel.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of.
And why the hell did RK Bro have Migos?
Because they're amigos with the bros.
Yeah, but
it would make more sense culturally to be with fucking the Street Profits. That's why.
And people are gonna fucking call me out for that, but
Street Profits, Migos, streets.
It's hip hop culture. I mean,
no shit.
We don't know what the Street Profits listen to.
Who better to give them the smoke than the guy with one eye? No,
that's Fetty Wap. Anyways.
Wrong guy. Oh, wait. I mean, Cardi B's husband.
Yeah. Takeoff. Yeah, Takeoff.
Takeoff.
Oh, no, Offset. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mask Off.
That's Future. I know.
Edge defeated The Miz 20 minutes. Obviously this was one of the featured matches, but I feel like we've seen this match before, and seeing Edge
Huh?
fight somebody that he probably could have wrestled in 2010 isn't quite
But
interesting.
I don't think Edge ever wrestled The Miz.
I saw a live
No.
event where he did.
Really?
Yeah.
But I feel like that Miz then is not this Miz now. And I feel like this Miz now is
And
a way better version.
and finally, my prediction of a mixed tag match is coming true. It was just with the wrong opponents.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless Beth, who waits to not move until her music hits.
Oh, fun fact. With that match, Maurice and Beth will be the first women's wrestlers to face each other in 3 different decades. That's fucking nuts. Because I would think it would be them two.
I definitely wouldn't have guessed that. That's interesting. Was this match too long? 20 minutes?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's Edge. It's fucking Edge. What the fuck you up?
Alright. Fair enough.
It's fucking Edge. Like, especially with what happened with Roman, you better give them some fucking like shit.
Question.
Which we'll get to that, but
Where did Beth Phoenix get her hair done?
it wasn't in Atlanta. It
I
wasn't.
Did Swole do her hair? I mean,
Mm, Mickey might have did it. Asuka might have done it. She does hair.
She does?
She has a hair salon in Japan.
Really? I did not know that. Interesting.
The more you know, Jinzy.
Becky Lynch defeated Liv Morgan in 17 minutes.
Next.
Wow,
I
nobody
mean,
Liv Morgan.
well, not that, but did you really think it was in peril?
No.
Thank you. Next.
Did they give her the hashtag Sonata Slaughter?
They just needed to build somebody up because I feel like I think Bailey's gonna go after Becky.
Now, do you actually feel like they built up Liv Morgan, or do you feel like it was just feeding the machine that is Becky Lynch?
Well, it's a war of attrition because Asuka's not there. Liv was the only person left from the Riot Squad, so they had to build somebody up. That women's division is not as deep as it was 6 months ago. Hell, it's not even as deep as it was 3 months ago. So, I mean, who the fuck else she was gonna face, right?
Right. What are your thoughts on it, Scooter?
I mean, I'm liking the way they're taking Liv. Liv just needs to get better on the mic.
I agree with that. Alright, and that brings us to our main event, the WWE Championship match. Big E versus Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley. Your winner, Brock Lesnar. What the fuck?
Well, he was already in the stadium. Shit. Which I all arrows before this, and I'm gonna ask you guys this beforehand. Before Brock got put in that match, who you thought was gonna win that match?
Big E.
Yeah.
I thought Seth.
If I was going with anybody else, it was going to be Owens. It wasn't going to be Seth.
I swear to God, it was gonna be Seth. Because to me, Seth had that. He had that trajectory to where the people were with him. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, um, yeah, but given what's happening on SmackDown, it looks like one. I honestly think the COVID positive test. I think it was a work.
It had to be because, and I agree with that. Because
Um,
somebody of Roman's ilk getting it, a cancer guy, like. Granted, the Omicron is not that crazy, but. Eesh.
and I think yeah, Seth Rollins appeared in the closing moments of SmackDown.
When he show up, Bobby Lashley has the title match.
He showed up in Roman's locker room.
And that is where, and you know what's funny? Last year in June, he said, and I quote, "Me and Roman are going to have to cross paths."
He did.
So,
Are we looking at a universal WWE unification type deal?
No.
no,
And the reason why is because the WWE is serving two network masters. So they have to have two titles now. It would have been one thing if it was like.
just wait until we see the WWE Peacock Championship.
Ooh. Watch it'll go to like Madcap Moss. But anyways, um, yeah, it's not gonna split. Honestly, I think this happens. This is probably their best bet because it helps Roman if Seth wins, if Seth gets with Roman, and it sets up a match that everybody's been wanting to see with Lashley and Lesnar anyway. So
Something they should have did in August.
yeah, that shit should have happened a while ago. But I mean, but it kind of fucks up the best storyline that they had, which was the whole Heyman Lesnar Roman triangle, which is beautifully put. I ain't gonna lie. We give a WWE a lot of flack, but that shit was really gold.
It still kind of is. I mean, they're still going down that
I
route to
mean,
a degree.
we could, in theory, maybe, because we're gonna get another Lesnar Lashley match, but what if we were to see Lashley and Lesnar and Roman and Seth on night one, and then Brock and Roman on night two?
That is a possibility.
With that though, somebody. So that means Lashley would have to win the Rumble.
No, Brock
Or
Roman.
Lashley.
Brock and Roman night two wouldn't be for any title.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So somewhere along the line, Roman, unless Roman holds the Universal title, costs Lesnar the WWE title, thus setting up. You know what I'm saying?
But then you have Brock Lesnar working two matches in 2 nights. And is that something he would really do?
Oh no.
Oh my God. He's actually getting paid. He's actually working his money. Work. Wow. Oh wow.
And
The older humanity.
And that's why I don't think he will do he'd do it. I think he'd just come in for one night.
I think he do too.
I'm saying then it's gonna be Roman and Seth at Mania.
Yeah, it would have to be Roman and Seth at Mania.
I mean, it could be.
Which should have been a 32 match.
Seth was injured. And
No, that's what I'm saying. It should have been at 32, but Seth got hurt.
And I mean, we could debate to 32 all we want, but I mean, what does that leave Big E? Is what I'm asking. Because it
The
seems like they will
same as
go.
Kofi. Same as motherfucking Kofi.
He's got Big E's getting the Takagi treatment.
Yeah, he is. And that's the problem with him having that briefcase. Because he cashed it in on Lashley. I think he just became a victim of that circumstance. Because everyone was happy that he had the belt, but he didn't make the impact that they thought he would. And who would with their first reign? Like, think about that. Like, who was the last person that actually made a a, a cultural shift impact with their first title reign?
Kofi.
I mean, Eddie
You see what I'm
Guerrero
saying?
had one reign.
Yeah.
Eddie, you thinking like Eddie, Cena,
JBL.
No,
Rollins,
JBL.
maybe. Like Rollins, maybe. But like that cultural shift. So that's what they were hoping for. And it really didn't pop like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they had him all over the place. They had him on the Breakfast Club. They had him on ESPN. They had him at fucking Fox boxing matches in Iowa when Iowa football was popping. So
They had him at Iowa football when they could have had the Iowa hometown hero.
I think he's from Iowa, right? Or didn't he play football in Iowa?
No, he's from Georgia, I believe.
No, he played for Iowa.
Really.
That's why he's there.
But
Yeah, because I get what you're saying, Scooter. Because literally, Seth Rollins is from Davenport.
but he's a heel, so he can't do that.
Right. But Big E played football
Yes,
for
University of Iowa.
so that made more sense
So
because he was actually in that locker room.
So we can have we got Big E against Seth in a Buckeye
Back
Hawkeye brawl.
a Hawkeye Hall, Hawkeye Hell in a Cell or some shit. Make it work.
there's maybe not a possibility of Big E going into the Royal Rumble and getting that win.
Unless he gets his rematch clause, that's the only way.
True.
And I could see where he could make a fuss about it because I mean, if they were going to go that route, they would have done it on Monday, where he was like, "I didn't expect Lesnar to do it. I demand my rematch." But they didn't even go that route.
No.
So that kind of explains to you where they're going.
Now, I mean, I would not put it past them to maybe try and do Brock and Big E and give Big E the WrestleMania moment.
It's a
The
possibility.
only way I see Big E getting it is if he wins the Rumble.
What if he wins the Chamber?
That's a
So
possibility.
that means Seth would have to win the Rumble and challenge Roman. Someone would have to win and challenge Roman. And that's the question: who's going to win to where it hits home, to where it puts it where the arrows point to Roman, right?
Oh, that's simple. R-Truth.
R-Truth. What's up?
Oh my God, that's gonna lead me on a whole nother tangent. about a new gimmick for Omos.
Oh, so almost Styles Mania, right? Obviously.
No, I mean it's already happened. So
But I feel like that's gonna go to Mania. But
no,
anyways.
no.
I think
Omos,
there's bigger and better things from AJ Styles than that.
yeah, Omos is gonna be like Zeus's character from Friday.
Debo?
Debo, yes, and R-Truth is gonna tag along with him and just be like
Be
his
the Chris Tucker?
You got knocked the hell out!
No. Oh God, no. I thought Crime Time was bad.
Or there's a possibility of him becoming Giant Doink.
Oh my God, no!
Oh hell no.
No.
No. But eh, but back to this championship part. It just depends on who wins the Rumble and goes after Roman. If it's Seth, I could see them shifting it that way. Unless Lashley beats Lesnar, Lesnar enters the Rumble, wins the Rumble, goes after Roman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that could happen.
Which would then break the record for longest span between two Rumble wins.
Yeah, because Brock never won the Rumble.
No, yes he did.
In
No.
2003.
What I'm saying is he hasn't won it more than once.
Yeah. Oh,
And you would
yeah.
and you would think he was like what 2019? Yeah, the day Kobe. No, 2020. You would have thought he would have won it.
Yeah, and which would make it a 19-year gap, breaking Triple H's record of 14 years.
And considering how they treat Triple H, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
I would not put that shit past them.
They're gonna get somebody to beat the Elimination Chamber for a win streak. What else does Triple H hold? They already got
Actually,
they got
oh my,
to break his streaks. A couple of his streaks.
that makes sense. Brock wins. So Brock wins the Rumble. Rollins wins the Chamber. There's your path.
Alright, going back to day one. Scooter. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs down, leaning slightly towards the middle.
Kaliko?
Given the circumstances, thumbs middle towards up. Because who would have thought COVID gave us like the most crazy uncertainty ever? And I think that's what WWE needs. It gets predictable, and now this brings this whole can of worms and hypotheticals, which is what us fans love anyway.
Alright. I give a thumbs down. I did not like this show.
What? Edge and Miz was better than any filler on goddamn WrestleKingdom.
That will conclude
Pass right on by.
yeah,
Wait.
I mean, we could get into debate there, but
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
It's gonna be Roman and Seth at the Rumble.
Ooh.
So, and it's gonna be Leslie and Lashley.
Lashley.
BL versus BL. So,
Becky
as
Lynch
of
is in
right
that
now,
match?
all the plans we talked about have gone completely out the fucking window.
Pretty much. So SR versus RR and BL versus BL. But I must say, this is probably the most consequential two title matches ever, because we just literally went through like every hypothetical that could possibly happen.
And
And
not one of them is probably going to come true.
probably not, but keep in mind, Seth, the loser of those matches, it doesn't preclude them from entering the Rumble.
Even being a champion doesn't exclude you at this point.
What?
I mean,
Yep.
Charlotte is going to be in the women's, apparently.
Yep.
Who?
Charlotte.
Oh well, that ain't. I mean, they ain't got enough women. That's by attrition.
I mean, Brock Lesnar was in the men's a couple years ago.
And he was the champion.
Yes.
So, which I must admit gives it more ambiguity. Because think about it: if you're the champion and you win the Rumble, you get to pick your opponent.
And there's only one person to pick.
R-Truth. Oh God! Please don't shoot me, R-Truth. Please.
No, the champion wins. The champion wrestles himself.
Finger poke with dude.
He could wrestle The Rock. I'm
Or
talking about the champion from Backyard Pro.
yeah, wrestle The Rock. Yeah.
Or a
Tungsten match.
Alright, that will conclude this episode of Wrestling with Entertainment. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. We're on YouTube and Castbox. Join us this Wednesday for our interview with Christy James. You can also follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling with E. You can follow us individually as well. You can follow me at JamesJ993, liking New Japan filler matches better than Edge matches. Where can they find Kaliko?
Well, you can find me trying to figure out what song I'm gonna pick as my mantra for 2022 at I Am Kaliko.
And where can they find Spiro?
That's none of your damn business, but I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs. You find me on Twitter at Scooter Dust, and of course the remix coming to you next time with the 2022 Royal Rumble on January 28th. And of course, check out me and along with Rico Castillo Jr. and the rest of the Smoking Dragons clan, twitch.tv/Smoking Dragons.
Are you bald now?
No, I am not bald. Not by choice, anyway.
Wow.
I knew you talked that out. For Kaliko Yacht Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with.
The beans are cold. Can you put them in the fridge out there?
The beans are cold. Entertainment.
Let's go get drunk.
I'm already.
Hey guys, this is Brutal Bob Evans from Hangs with Bob Seminars and TheWrestleLife.com, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.